When I tell you, baby, when I tell you, I had to put my phone down and walk around my kitchen, not one time, not two times, but three times, because TMG just dropped some news, y'all, and I was not prepared for, honey. Diddy is facing new criminal charges, y'all. New DEA probe. LA County looking at him again. And Miss Joy, we got to talk about Miss Joy. Miss Joy, she wrote a whole note, okay? Novel talking about how Diddy blackmailed her. Same day, she put OnlyFans on 85%. Come on, baby. When I tell you I wasn't prepared for all this, so let's talk about it. Now, I need y'all to get these likes up. I need you guys to share and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And thank you all for joining me today. Now, I watched the tape. You know I did, okay? And I love every minute of it. I did. I watched it. And I saw Miss Joy. I saw her doing what she wanted to do, honey. If she didn't want to be there, she should have told me, tap me in. I'll take her place gladly, as long as I can receive all the money, okay? Look, I saw her saying with her own mouth, in her own statement, I wanted to fulfill all his fantasies and desires, talking about Diddy. She said, I deeply loved him. I believed he loved me too. That's not a kidnapped and victim, y'all. That is a woman in a toxic relationship making choices, bad choices, maybe, but choices, her choices. Now, I gotta say something about this. Now, I don't believe in desiring a man or fulfilling a man's fantasy. I think you're stupid. Any woman out here that's trying to be in love with a man and you want to have a man kids, I think you're very foolish. Look around and see all these failed marriages, all these relationships ending in horror. How many relationships do you got to be in to get into the right relationship? Just leave it alone, okay? And if you're a Christian, go to church, stay there, and wait for God to return. Okay, that's what I say, all right? So, because I get so sick and tired of hearing you crying about the same shit. I get so tired of hearing y'all with the same love, sad-ass stories. It's enough already. So, honey, that's her thing. And I'm not doing anything for no dude. I'm going to do it because I want to do it. Now, being with other dudes with big woods, that's something I want to do. Okay, that's where I want to be. If my man got all that money and he's going to allow me to do it like the white men do, because, you know, they said the white men are really okay with that, you know, letting me be with other men in front of that white man. And he's a rich. I would love to get with a man like that. You know, some people say, well, don't you want love? No, I do not. I love myself. I don't want another man's heart, okay? Another man's heart cannot fulfill my desires. I did that shit when I was in high school and when I was in my early 20s. I'm grown as hell. All that fantasy Disney is fake and it's not real. It's like, get your head out the fucking clouds already, okay? So, no. All right? So now, Miss Joy, she said she was blackmailed. That's what she said. Saying that she never consented to being filmed. Saying she fainted, but still have the strength to write, post, and delete and run a damn promo. Honey, trauma got you running a damn clearance sale. You either a victim or a vendor. You can't have them both. And honey, I ain't blaming her. I ain't. If she want to sell it, sell it. But don't sell it and tell me you dying. Don't tell me you fainted, then hit me with the limited offer, 85% off. That's not fainting. That is a press release with tears. Okay? Honey, but here's what got me real messed up. And besides, you know, 50 Cent, her baby daddy, she said, she ain't no fucking victim. And I believe 50. Okay, but let me tell you, I don't think most of these whores are victims, okay? I think they're scammers. And I think the guys are scammers too. I think scammers are scamming scammers. And I don't feel sorry for none of y'all, okay? But here's what got me walking around my damn kitchen, okay? We saw the tape. We saw willing participants. We saw women doing what they wanted to do. And now The prosecution telling us that that was trafficking, that was coercion, that was forced, but we got eyes. We saw what we saw, and that ain't none of that, okay? But, a lot of whores, a lot of these girls that are very weak-minded, they will allow the upper man or big lawyers to say, hey, we got a money scheme, we can really take them down. And they with it because they'll do anything for some money, especially big money. They'll lie, just like a lot of these men will lie, rob, steal, and kill to get money. These women are doing the same thing. They will kill a black man's career to get some money. It's the same thing. So, honey, let them have it. I don't have to worry about this. This is not my life or lifestyle. So, in that same culture, can we talk about the culture? The same culture that sells this life, the music, the movies, every time I turn on the movies, it's always the pow bending up. You guys love to watch death. You guys love to watch people killing people. You guys love to watch all that freaky stuff. You hear it in the music. You participate because you buy into it and you stay watching it, binging. So please, just stop the hypocrisy. Most of y'all are so hypocritical. It is a shame. But anyway, the OnlyFans, you got the strip clubs, the billion-dollar industries. They are promoting that same lifestyle. But when a black man participates, it's trafficking. When a white man does it, it's a businessman. It's President Trump, right? It's what Nicki Minaj say, boys will be boys. Honey, make it make sense because I just can't with it. The same people who was just dancing to the song about it last week, who was just watching the movie glorifying it last night, now they're outraged. Now they're calling it abuse. Now they want the black man buried, but they were subscribing to that shit. They was buying it. They was consuming the very thing they're now criminalizing. The hypocrisy is the war. The confusion is the weapon. And I'm caught in it, okay? And let's not forget about the street religion. I call the street religion because it got its own religion. No snitching. Okay, that they have their own beliefs on what they do and what they don't do. It's a real religion. So anyway, let's talk about the fear. Can we talk about the fear? Because the fear is real. It's real, y'all. Black men being destroyed by people accusing them since before I was born. Falsely accusing them as well, too. Since before my daddy was born. We talking about the Emmett Till, Central Park 5, accusing and conviction in the public eye. And when a lawyer says we can get some money, when the settlement is on the damn table, some women will lie, some men will lie, gay men will lie, some will add on stuff that's not even there. Some will turn a toxic relationship into a trafficking case, turn bad choices into victimhood, turn willingness into a coercion. And the system rewards it. The civil lawsuits, the settlements, the media attention, the OnlyFans sales or the OAuth sales, because we can't say that. The playbook is real. It's a big playbook. And I seen it. We seen it. We seen black men lose everything on a word, on a story, on a narrative. So when I watch that tape and see Miss Joy looking like she's having a good time and then hear her call it abuse, I don't know what to believe. I don't know, because believing her means believing the system that lies about us forever. And not believing her means betraying a woman who might actually be hurt. And I'm just stuck. I'm stuck between the truth and the history, between what I saw and what I fear. That's why the comments are so nasty, A lot of people are saying she leaked it. A lot of people are saying she's a 304. She's doing this for the money because the community is protecting itself, protecting black men from the system that destroyed them. Even when the black man might be guilty, even when the woman might be telling the truth, the reflex is survival. The reflex is not another one. And the system knows it. The system uses it. Uses our pain against us, uses our history to make us enemies of each other. And let's not forget about the fake allies, the ones calling Diddy Didlet and Miss Doubtfire while claiming to love black gay men. Oh, stop it. Just say you hate black gay men. I'm so sick of y'all. Honey, They worse because they're laughing at a gayness while claiming allyship. They consuming the culture while criticizing or criminalizing the black man in it. Same weapon as always. Target what society already shames. Laugh at it. Go back to pretending you kind. And the black gay men watching, we see it. We know it. We just can't always say it out loud because it's a war zone and vulnerability will get your ass smoked out here, right? Right. So here's what I'm watching. Not the tape, not the size, not the dance. I'm watching the system. I'm watching how it protects white predators and destroys black ones. How it sells a lifestyle, then criminalizes it. How it turns women into victims and men into monsters, then flip the script when the settlement check clears. Diddy pleaded guilty. He is in prison. That is a fact. But the war around him, the war is about us. What about what we believe, what we protect, about what we saw with our very own eyes versus what they tell us we saw, about the history that makes us distrust all this shit, about the culture that makes us hypocrites, about the system that make us enemies. The tape was never the story. The tape was the match. The war was already burning, and we still in it, still fighting each other, still doing what the system works for them. And it works for them. We fighting. That's what they want. Still letting them divide us while they protect their own. Like this if you tired too. Comment if you see what I see. Subscribe if you want the truth, even when it's messy. Because, baby, when I tell you, the truth is always messy. And I'm only going to say this one time. The only way out of this is to walk through this. And I'm walking through it, baby. So bring your daddy, okay?